All right. What's going on, web world? You are now in tune to Culture 73. I am the one and only Ben, and I am here with also the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, SonReal. What's going on, sir?
Thank you for having me, bro.
Thank you. Thank you for taking some time out your schedule to be here and just rock with us for a minute.
It's nothing.
A little bit of a history for those that don't know. He's been rocking since 2008. Dropped a nice little project called Good News, which actually got you signed to Black Box, right?
Yeah, it was already in the talks before that, but that's like the first thing I dropped after being signed by Black Box. Yeah.
Okay. Who is SonReal?
Man, I'm just a dude from a small town that does rap music, man. I moved to Vancouver to pursue it, and I'm still pursuing it, man. So, yeah, I rap, man. I sing, I do all that stuff.
Yeah, man. I hear it actually, and Control, like.
Oh, nice. Nobody ever talks about that kind of stuff. You like the deep stuff, I can tell. Right?
Yeah, like I'm a fan, bro. Like I'm like Good News is like my. It's like my 808s and heartbreaks.
I love Control, man. My favorite songs off of the closers are Control, Hometown, and I love what do we call it? Came From?
Yeah.
What did we call it?
Oh.
Yeah, Real Life. Yeah. Sorry, it was called Came From before it was called Real Life.
Oh man.
Fact for you.
I appreciate that project so much, bro. So I had to give you an early thank you.
Thank you,
for
man.
creating it.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Like absolutely. Also dropped a nice little piece called The Closers with Rich Kid. Shout out to Rich Kid. Actually, how was that working with him?
Man, I've been working with Rich Kid like forever, man. Like actually forever. Like we used to talk on MSN back in the day. I was like in high school, and he was in high school, and like nobody knew who I was, and nobody knew who he was, and I don't even know where I found him. Oh yeah, he produced a joint for a guy named Aristo in Canada, and I really liked the record that he did for him, and I saw on a website called hiphopcanada.com.
Okay.
And I ended up just reaching out, and I was like, I found his MSN, and I just hit him up on MSN, and we started talking, and we'd get on video chat and all these kinds of stuff. And I'm actually the first track on Rich Kid's first CD. He has this compilation CD that he does, and he's at like number 7 now or whatever. But I'm the first track on the first one, and I sound like I've got like a fake accent. I sound like I'm like from New York or something. Like I'm like talking all like, yo, B gonna get like it's like it's bad, man. Like it's
humble beginnings, bro. Humble
yeah.
Beginnings. We were talking earlier, and you were saying how you're influenced by a lot of American East Coast rap, Nas and Cormega and everybody of that nature. Do you think being from where you were, is there a difference between American hip hop and like Canadian hip hop artists?
Yeah, I mean it's a totally different ballgame, man. Like being in Canada, it's like you don't even have like the outlets that a lot of these American artists have like coming up. Like I mean, just to tour in Canada, you have to like drive like 13, 14 hours to get to the next spot lots of the time, and like this is my first time ever headlining a tour in the US, and like people will be like, oh, so where's your next show? And you're like, oh man, that's like 7 hours away. Oh, you like, yo, that's 7 hours away, like that's really far. And we're like, dude, like that's like nothing. That's like we in Canada, lots of the time to get to the next spot is like 11 hours, and you're driving in snow sometimes. Sometimes it's not always winter there like everyone thinks it is, but it's a lot of different story, man. So we're obviously influenced by America, as is everyone else, but yeah, I don't know, it's a different story, and it's a different experience being a Canadian artist and coming from there.
Yeah, and there were actually a lot of other like artists that came from Canada that I appreciate. You may not know, like Cardinal Official.
Of course, Cardinal's the homie.
And he was on a project too, if I remember correctly.
Shout out Cardinal,
yes,
Socrates. Socrates is amazing.
Yeah, man.
Even from Vancouver, we have like people like Rascals and Chaos and Swarm members back in the day. They made so much noise, and they're still doing their thing. And there's a lot of great Canadian artists. Obviously, Drake. Drake is amazing.
Shout out.
Weeknd now, and there's so many new artists that are coming out that are great from Canada as well. So, yeah.
So it's kind of like Canada's finally getting their time, their shine now.
Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, people are looking up there now, so it's cool.
That's what it is, man. I'm just I'm just really excited being here, man. So if I fumble, it's just off pure excitement.
Hey, man, you're passionate.
You know what I'm saying?
Passionate dude.
Yeah, man. I just care for the craft. You know what I mean? I care for music. You know what I'm saying? I care for hip hop just like you do, and we hear it in the music. You know what I mean? And if you haven't got a chance, go see that Preach video.
Yeah, that's what's popping right now.
Go see it, please. It is dopeness. All right. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't see it because I told you. See it because you need to.
Yeah, just YouTube that Preach. I think we have like more locations in that video than like any rap video ever. I think. Like,
I believe you.
Yeah, it's like almost 60 different locations in that video. So, yeah, we're really proud of it. We just strive to do stuff that's just like, you know, we try and use all the tools we have to do what we do the best we can do, and try and do something a little bit different than what other people are doing. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's good to see, you know, the growth from where you were to where you are now.
Yeah, man.
You know? And I'm just wondering what's the next thing? You know, what's the next step for you? Like anything in the future going on?
I mean, it's all about 2015 right now. I mean, we always try and stay like one step ahead of everyone with everything that we do. I mean, I've got a great team around me that, you know, I can trust and that I work with really closely. So, I really, the biggest and the best thing I can tell you is that 2015 is going to be a good year for us, man. Really great year. And right now, what it's all about is the new Preach video just dropped. You know, we're going to have new stuff coming at the very top of next year.
Okay.
We've got another video already locked and loaded in the vault, and it's for a brand new song that no one's heard yet off the new album. So
yes,
there's a lot of exciting things, man. It's exciting times for us, man. We're excited to be on the road and touring, and it's it's just an exciting moment.
I can't wait, man. I cannot. Appreciate you so much for doing this
I
interview,
appreciate
man.
you, man.
You know what I mean? Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I
man.
really appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, all the way from Gary to Vancouver, man.
Yeah, man, that's how we're doing it.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, like we said, the man SonReal. If you get a chance, please check out the projects. Check out One Long Day. Check out Good News, My Personal Baby. Check out the closers, like Dat Piff, you said?
Yeah, you can get all on Dat Piff. For the closers is on iTunes.
Okay.
You can get on iTunes, and yeah, you can just check out, like, lots of these records are on YouTube as well and stuff. You can search me anywhere, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz.
There you have it.
Are we out?
Yes, sir.
What's up? I go by the name of SonReal, and you are now rocking with Culture 73, man. Booyah! Got one thing right, sipping little juice up on a Monday night. I was gonna write something for radio to play, but fuck it, all I had to say was love me because I'm real.